Title: I Remember the Lights. They say memory from when you're 5 is unreliable, blurry, half dream, half story, someone told you. But I remember everything. Not all at once, but in bursts, like lightning behind my eyes. And when it flashes, I feel 5 years old again, curled up in my Scooby-Doo pajamas, screaming into a pillow no one ever heard. I was living with my mom back then, in this creaky ranch-style house outside of Gallup, New Mexico. She worked nights at a clinic, so it was usually just me and the babysitter until bedtime. That night I was alone. The sitter had canceled last minute, and Mom needed the money. She kissed my forehead, told me to be brave, and promised she'd be home before the sun came up. I remember watching her taillights fade down the dirt road and suddenly feeling very small in a very big world. The power went out around 10 p.m. Not the whole neighborhood, just our house. Everything shut off like a switch had been flipped from outside. I wasn't scared at first. I was more annoyed. I went to the window to see if the neighbor's porch light was on. That's when I saw the sky rip open. Not thunder, not lightning. It was like something folded the stars backward. A shape, a craft, I know that now, descended silently above the cottonwood trees. Triangular, matte black, with a shimmer around the edges, like heat bending the air. 3 beams of bluish-white light stabbed down from it, one of them into my room. I couldn't move. Not like frozen in fear, more like my body stopped responding to me. I floated, arms limp, up and out through the window without breaking the glass. The world turned quiet, like sound had been peeled away. I looked down and saw my body asleep in the bed, but I wasn't in it. The ship's inside wasn't metal. It felt alive. The walls pulsed faintly like a heartbeat. Shapes moved in the edges of my vision, tall and too thin, with elongated heads and hands that had too many fingers. They never walked, they just glided. One of them reached into me, not physically, like it touched my thoughts, flicking through memories like pages. I don't know how, but I knew it was looking for something it couldn't find, and it didn't like that. Then came the table. Every abduction story has a table, right? Except this one wasn't cold. It felt warm and soft like skin, and it breathed. I screamed, but the sound never came. I remember a light above me, pulsing faster and faster, and a smell, sweet like ozone and burnt flowers. Then it said something. Not in words, it thought it into me. You are not the first. You are not the last. You are the one who remembers. And then I was back, just like that, in bed. Power on, Mom snoring on the couch, morning sun breaking through the blinds. It was as if nothing had happened, except for the small triangle-shaped mark on my inner thigh just below the skin, like a faint scar. It's still there. I didn't talk about it for years, but here's the part that still messes me up. A few months ago, I met a guy at a UFO conference. We got to talking. He'd had an experience, also when he was 5. In 1998, same exact date, same triangular ship, same pulsing lights, same mark. He looked me in the eye and said, "They're waiting for us to remember. All of us." So, yeah, I know what I saw. I know what they did. The part that keeps me up at night? I don't think they ever left.